So I've shown you how important the water temperature is with delicate teas like green tea. I've also shown you how important it is with any black tea like an English breakfast, but it's also important even for herbal infusions. So today I'm going to show you two different varieties. I've got with me here chamomile and goji berry and cranberry. So we'll start off with the chamomile. So as always, all variables remain constant except for the temperature of the water. So we have the same tea, or in this case infusion. We have the same amount of the infusion, obviously. There's the same amount in every tea bag. We're going to use the same amount of water, so the only difference will be the temperature. So I've just committed the cardinal sin of boiling the kettle. Don't like the thought of even saying it. So, as always, for those of you that don't have a temperature controlled kettle, this is what you do. Just add in some cold water. Remember the golden rule, a couple of fingers deep, like that. Then we're going to add the hot water to it so that the temperature is reduced and it comes down to somewhere in the low to mid 90s, which is what we want for that one. Let's get that one steeping. Now this one is with boiling. Sacrilege, can't even believe I'm doing this. Ruining a perfectly good chamomile. Okay, so we have the same amount of, I mean you can see already, that's extraordinary, literally within seconds, the difference in the coloration. Now at first glance, you might outwardly think that this one is better because it's a richer, stronger flavour, so surely it's a better quality of chamomile. Well, as with fine wine and indeed fine whiskey, a lot of the calling cards for what constitutes a good example are counterintuitive. So you are looking for something that's refined and elegant and delicate. You don't want this brash boldness coming through, because although this is obviously an exceptional grade of chamomile, so it's going to be difficult to ruin it completely, but we are going to find that the difference is really exaggerated. This one is going to be too strong, it's going to be too flat, and it's going to have a sort of thickness to it that we don't want. We want something nice and gentle and light, where you can appreciate the subtlety and enjoy it as a cleansing drink. Ultimately, that's really what we should be looking for. Now, if you check on the back of the packet, it says 2 to 3 minutes. I've been whittling away probably for about 2 minutes or so. So we will now remove the tea bags. There we are. Oh, this one's causing me trouble. There. So you can see this one has a much deeper flavour. I mean, the clarity is still exceptional. I really should be using an inferior grade of chamomile to exaggerate the difference, because this is such a good chamomile that even with boiling water, it's still producing that beautiful transparent liquor, nice clarity to it. It really is exceptional. However, this one here is really what you're looking for. Much more gentle and delicate. Yeah, you see, that's almost too much. It's overpowering. And it's gone a bit dry as well. That's a dry aroma. Ah, wow. I know I say this on every video, but the difference is just magnificent. That's light, clean and crisp. Yeah, that's wonderful. Just going to go back to the first one. Yeah. See, it's interesting. If you go with this, it's terrific. It's pleasant, it's enjoyable, it's clearly a very good grade of chamomile, and you think it's fine on its own. But then when you have this one introduced next to it, all of a sudden you realise that it's not as great as you first thought. It's going to be borne out by the taste as well. It actually is very good, I have to say. Once again, it's testament to the quality of the chamomile. That is light and delicate. There is something on the mouthfeel, on the aftertaste. It's there, but it's not entirely unpleasant. It's still a very good chamomile, albeit at the wrong temperature. However, if you go from boiling to 95 degrees, the difference, even though it's only 5 degrees, the difference is astounding. Oh. It truly is remarkable that 5 degrees makes so much difference. That's so smooth and clean. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of chamomile personally. Obviously took great pride in sourcing the very best chamomile that we could find, and incidentally, for those of you who are interested, ours is sourced from Croatia. It's not a go-to drink of mine, but maybe it should be. That's gorgeous, that's so cleansing. You can almost feel how healthy it is. It's quite an immediate response in the body. That's really drinkable. I might stop the video now and finish that. I'm just going to go back to this one again. Yeah, you see it's too hot apart from anything else. It's hot in the neck, but it is flatter and drier. There's not that vitality and lightness to it that this one presents. So I'm going to go back to this one. So there you are. The temperature of the water makes an enormous difference, not just for tea, not just for delicate tea, but even for infusions as well. Thank you again for watching. Put some comments down below, and I'll see you again very soon.